Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about the latest previews that GW has dropped today. We're going to talk about the Inquisitor, we're going to talk about a Kruleboy Boss, and we're going to talk about the new Eldar Guardians. So let's begin. Firstly, I want to talk about the Eldar, or Aeldari. The little bit of news has come with some surprising information. Not only are Eldar getting a brand new Guardian kit, it can build Storm Guardians and it can build regular Guardians. It seems to come with quite a few different head options, but we haven't seen the sprues yet, so maybe that will be limited more than I think. Also, it seems to have a new additional thing called a Serpent Scale platform. It allows you to soak incoming fire, so maybe acts like a shield generator for the unit. We'll have to see how that is. I will know that it is rather a strange idea to have. I mean, Storm Guardians are usually craft world specific, but for example, Ulthuan used to be very Storm Guardian heavy, but maybe they just decided to give it all craft worlds now. It's quite cool though, quite cool. And we have an Eldar melter gun in one of the pictures as well, so that's very interesting to see. Again, maybe they're bringing back a lot more versatility into the Guardian core unit. Would be nice than just to have shuriken catapults or pistols and swords. One of them does have a chainsword and a grenade, so maybe they'll have a few tools that they desperately need. Going from that, we're going to talk about the anniversary models that are going to only be available at store anniversaries. One of them is an Inquisitor stabbing a book, or as he's known, Erasmus Cartavalonus. Okay, and Hagok, the Gut Ripper boss. First we'll talk about the Inquisitor guy who's stabbing a book with a big sword and the demon flames coming out. This is probably the first time we've actually had an Audio Malleus Inquisitor in plastic, but he is a named character and he is extremely limited run, so be aware if you do want to pick this up. It is only going to be at the store openings or anniversaries that dotter the year, so be warned that it might be, when you go to the store, it might be made to order, so you go to there, you buy it, but they'll send it you at a later time. And then there's Hagok, who actually has the same sort of issue. You know, you might be able to buy it there, but you might have to order it and they'll send it to you a later date. It's the missing buzzard from a sneak peek that has been finally solved. We did actually see him in pictures before, and people were wondering what this guy was. He has got a bit of a weird name. It reminds me of Haggis, so I'll be calling him Haggis from now on, probably. The buzzard's quite cool. He has a very Japanese style helmet, samurai style helmet. As a Gut Ripper boss, it's okay, but again, name characters, which I don't really use, and if you do use them, fine, but they're a bit weird in my opinion. He's quite a decent model though. They are both monopose, so if you have objections to monopose poses, be aware that they're both monopose. So that's all the news from GW really. We could talk about the Christmas previews, or the previews that we had on New Year's Day, which were basically just a lot of flashing images, which a lot of people have seemed to got. Morgan and a Chaos Knight, which was pretty obvious, and a few other bits and pieces, but it didn't look like much of Age of Sigmar unless you count the Night Haunt bit with the like lantern. That's probably just replacing one of the models from the old box set that we can no longer get anymore. So that's it. That's all the GW news really. My favourite, I quite like the Inquisitor guy. He reminds me of the old artwork that you'd see in the Inquisitor book, so that's why I like him. I do like the Flaming book, but if you look at the other angle of the book, the actual words on it are cut out, so you don't need to paint those in. It's already pre-molded. For those wondering how they would do the text on the book, it's just pre-cut. If you don't like that sort of thing though, that would be a problem. Hagok, or Haggis-chan, as I'm going to call him, or Haggis-kun, is okay compared to him. I mean, he's okay, but Erasmus, he does win it, unfortunately, because he stabs a book and it's burst onto fire. And he's got a big sword. Thank you, Mustard, for your input. So there we go. That's all the news from the weekend, and that's all that I can really talk about, really. I'm glad Storm Guardians are back, and you no longer have to deal with the resin kit, but we'll see what other things we get for Eldar, and I'll keep everyone updated if there's any more leaks or anyone, or if you're interested in. So I've been Trix, everyone, and you've been all of you. Do take care of yourselves, and bye bye.